Hello guys, and welcome back to the channel. So now guys, can you hear the sound of the clock ticking away in the background? So first we had Buhari TikTok, then next we had HOSP1TAL TikTok. Guys, I bring you this Mamman Daura, Buhari's powerful nephew in critical condition in the UK. So you all know, of course, who Mamman Daura is. Mamman Daura, to the uninitiated, to the people who don't know, is the last born of Buhari's father's mother. So close family ties. This is somebody that they grew up together because they were born round about the same time. Buhari was actually born before Mamman Daura, and Mamman Daura was the last child of Buhari's father's mother, as I said. So they grew up together really for reasons of the close proximity of their age. They were born, as I said, around about the same time. So a lifelong ally and of course a family member. So TikTok again the headline, Mamman Daura, Buhari's powerful nephew in critical condition in the UK. So now let's not get into the details of it. Mamman Daura, a nephew of President Muhammadu Buhari, is currently in a critical condition in the United Kingdom. Correspondent Gada, top government officials who spoke with correspondents on Friday, disclosed that the 80-year-old had seen his health dip in recent days, raising fears amongst family members and close associates, including President Buhari, who often relies on his counsel before making key decisions. He is not in a good shape in London. He has not been back since the time he was flown there. There is serious concern around his health, one source said. Recall that in August, correspondents revealed how Daura was flown to the United Kingdom for urgent medical treatment over an undisclosed ailment. He was said to have been flown in a private jet to the United Kingdom after exhibiting respiratory difficulties with symptoms similar to C-19. He is said to have had a history of renal crisis and had regularly visited the West for medical attention. Despite these revelations, the presidency claimed that the former journalist traveled to the United Kingdom for leisure and not for medical reasons. In September this year, Daura was unable to attend the wedding of Hanan, President Buhari's daughter, due to his poor health, despite being scheduled to be father of the day for the occasion. The absence of Daura at the event remained a major talking point amongst major political players, especially considering his closeness to President Buhari. So there you have it now, ladies and gentlemen. I did start off with the clock ticking. So we TikToked and Buhari is no more. TikTok again, HOSP1TAL, no more. Now TikTok, are we saying now for this Mamman Daura? Because of course this story was covered on this channel all those months ago when this guy was hurriedly rushed to the United Kingdom, and they are telling us that it was for a holiday. So he went on a holiday to the United Kingdom in the middle of a pandemic. So what would it have taken for him to have gone on that holiday? So the United Kingdom was on lockdown at that time, and the Nigerian airways were sort of like closed. The Nigerian airspace rather was sort of closed as well to travel. So for him to have gone on this supposed holiday to the United Kingdom, the Nigerian government would have needed to have arm twisted the United Kingdom to call in favors and to beg for favors to allow this guy to enter that country. So that is some expensive holiday. I mean, if he needed that holiday, then he must have needed it desperately. So that's an absolute lie. He traveled, of course, for medical treatment, and he does have a history, as they said, of renal difficulties. So that's to do with the nose, renal difficulties, RENAL CR1TICAL. So this guy is now in the United Kingdom, and when this story first broke, there was all manners of abuse coming out of the Daura family, to the point that his son took to Twitter cursing out everybody that was alleging that his father was in London on a medical visit, to the point also that they did little video clips that they were pretending that they surreptitiously recorded, but of course they recorded it for propaganda, showing this guy speaking in Hausa to somebody in Nigeria. So he was in London then, but they were showing him on a phone call, and he was just making the call as though he did not know that it was being recorded. So all staged and everything. But then of course the news was insisting that this guy is in real difficult, debilitated health state. So now it was he said, she said at that point, and all manners of denials, to the point that even the presidential spokesperson, I think it was Femi Adesina, or is it Gabashe, who, at least one of the two of them, came on the national airwaves to deny that this guy Mamman Daura was in London on a medical trip. So a lot of outcries against that, because one, Mamman Daura is a private citizen. So if I travel on holiday, the presidential spokesperson does not go on the national airways to deny anything. So why first the presidential spokesperson is speaking on behalf of a private citizen was the first thing that a lot of people had difficulties with. Then the next thing is that this guy, why would he travel in the middle of a pandemic on a holiday? So a lot of he said, she said that was going on then. But then of course this guy now has now been in the United Kingdom for all of that period. Now we're talking about early September thereabout, we're in mid-October now, so that is quite an extended holiday. And you have to know that that age bracket, that demography, people 70, 80 and above, they are the demography of this pandemic that we're under now, and all of the resources of course needed to attend to this guy are not available in Nigeria. You remember what happened to Abba Kyari? They took him to Lagos, and he left from Lagos never to come back anymore. So now this is now the situation. TikTok, as I said, it looks as though even in the heavens now they are carrying that End SARS Now movement, because they are ending SARS in their own way. Conversations in the comment section. Come share thoughts. Mamman Daura TikTok, Abba Kyari TikTok, HOSP1TAL TikTok. Who takes and who talks next is really where the question is. So come share answers with me in the comment section. But before you do that, click on the red subscribe button so it turns gray. The bell button notifies you every time I drop a new video. Click on like as well, because that helps with the YouTube algorithm. Once you've done all the clickings, come join me then in the comment section. Come tell me what you're making of this Mamman Daura situation. So I'll leave you here. Carry this conversation on with you in the comment section. But here I say peace.